What's up, guys? So I just wanted to make this video to try to help anyone with a Ford Ranger in the 90s or early 2000s. So long story short, I bought the truck from my brother with a blown transmission, and he replaced it, and the transmission went out again. He bought one from the junkyard. So I went and bought it from him, and then I ended up getting a transmission for it, the 5R55E. It's a 98 Ranger XLT 4.0 liter 4-wheel drive. Anyways, I got the transmission for it, put it in. I went camping one time, and then I went up in the logging roads one or two times, and it drove fine. And it seemed like the problem was fixed with the new transmission. Long story short, I was driving one day and the 4 high and 4 low was flashing when we had that snowstorm a couple weeks ago in Portland. And when I got to work, I shut it off, and when I got off work or at lunch, it was working again, the 4-wheel drive, and it wasn't flashing. Well, slowly over the next couple days, it started coming on more often to the point where it didn't come off, and it would flash 4 high, 4 low at the same time, 6 times in a row, and then stop for a little bit, and then it would do it repetitively. And each time it would be 6 times, and then a pause. And I'm like, dang. Thinking my transfer case or something went out. And then I was researching it, and it was like, oh, your transfer case shift motor is what can cause that in the Rangers. And so I was like, I'll have to replace that. And I parked the truck, and one morning I went to go drive it, and now it was doing the overdrive was flashing too. And I'm like, what the heck? And it felt like it was going into second or third gear, and then it wouldn't shift any higher than that. And I'm like, not the transmission, like hoping because I only driven it like 3 times with the new transmission, or like maybe 4 or 5 times actually, 3 times without it having issues. And I was YouTube University in it, and it said the input speed sensor, the output speed sensor, this and that. And so I replaced both of those, and it was still doing it. Overdrive would flash after I got driving over 20 miles an hour, and it would only go up to like 45, 50 miles an hour maybe if I wanted to blow my motor up, and it would go to like 4,000 or 5,000 RPMs just through the roof. And I'm like, dang. And I got to thinking of it, and I'm like, well, maybe it's stuck in 4 low, and it's not shifting up to 3rd, it's shifting up to 4th and 5th. And it was shifting hard from neutral to drive to reverse, and it didn't feel like it was shifting into 1st or 2nd out of drive. So I went and I got my my transfer case shift motor, just put it in, and went to go test drive it, 80, 90 miles an hour, no problem. So I just wanted to make this video so if anyone has the same problem, they don't sit there and waste all their money on a transmission. They can try the transfer case shift motor and input and output speed sensors. One's on the top of your transmission from the driver's side. You crawl underneath, you can get it, and then the other one's on your rear axle on the differential on the top. Anyways, have a good day.